What's up, guys? Wanted to run through compressor maps, how to read them, how do we make sense of them, and try and see how we can fit it into giving us data for our turbo that we choose. The one that we're talking about today is the TD04. As you know, it's, again, very popular with the starlets. So let's get on with it. Yeah, just print the old sheet. In a second, I'll be running through the formulas with you. So while that's printing out, hope you guys are going well and hope that your builds are also going really, really well. The turbo, again, is quite a decently spec'd out one. If you actually had to look at the map, you're going to find that green island of efficiency in the center is 76% efficient. So it's a very efficient turbo. We can tell that obviously air for 1 cubic meter of air, we're going to get 1.222 kgs or kilograms. Because this compressor map is in meters cubed per second, we have to turn it into pounds per minute. So this is the reason for us doing this formula. So from that, again, yeah, one kilogram of air is 2.2 pounds. And 1.22 kilograms is 2.68 pounds. So in 1 cubic meter, there's 2.68 pounds of air at sea level. Important thing to remember, that's at sea level and about 25 degrees centigrade. So just keep that in mind. If you're in like a high altitude place, it's not gonna, if you're in a high altitude place, it's gonna be different. So we're gonna times our 2.68 by 60 to get our flow per minute. That's 160.8 pounds in a minute. So we know that's our secret conversion ratio, 160.8. So just to save time, I will, on my spreadsheet, put this all together. Might take a bit of time, but we'll just go through it. One thing that I can tell you straight off about this turbo is the pressure ratio, which is the going up element of the map, like almost like a building going up. It tells me that it's not really very suited for high altitude applications. It might be good for sea level and maybe a few hundred feet above sea level, but if you're going to go, like, say, to Aspen in Colorado, where you're over a mile above sea level, that ain't going to work. Okay, so yeah, so there's our little conversion factors, right? So we've got 0.2 on the map, 0.4, 0.6. We're timesing them all by 160.8. And now that's officially our flow rate in pounds per minute. And also you might want to bear in mind, 30 pounds per minute is 300 horsepower. So it works out quite nicely. 10 pounds a minute is 100 horsepower. So you can see that it's quite a nice little correlation, and it makes it quite easy to go from SI to non-SI or imperial, but just for this application. So yeah, I'm just going to put those figures in quickly and just do a fast forward, and then we will look at the more specifics of the turbo. Radio. So on our choke line, which is over here, it almost looks flat, like along the ruler. And if we take a look at that sort of range, we're gonna be touching approximately 300 horsepower. That's 30 pounds per minute. Where it starts tapering backwards, we are going to just put a line over there just to measure, and then we're also going to say where the choke point sort of straightens up, if that makes sense. So that's like kind of the maximum limits of the turbo, like how much air can it flow, right? So we can off the bat see, I'll just let my writing catch up with my voice here. So On our boost gauge at sea level, we're going to read 0.8 bar, right? And we're going to be hitting 300 horsepower. If our engine can digest that. And then we're going to also go max at 1.5 bar. We can go up to 300 horsepower. So there's a range there. You can pull 300 horsepower from between 0.8 bar to 1.55 bar if your engine can digest it. A 1.3 unlikely. It's going to be higher up in the boost range. So yeah, there's our 30 pounds per second, per minute. Sorry, I got it wrong there, guys. Per minute, and that's 300 horsepower. I want to also look at our efficiency island, and now that is 76% efficient, and it's the green sort of elongated island. Let's just examine that in more detail. So yeah, again, off the bat, the start of that efficiency island comes in at around about half a bar on the boost gauge. Or actually less, it's like 0.45 bar you can be in that island. And you can, I think you can push about 128 horsepower, which we'll see now in a second. And that goes all the way up to it's a 2.85, which is 1.85 bar. Because that's the pressure ratio. We're going to just change it. Sorry, that's 1.7 bar. Forgive me, guys. So yeah, so all the way from 0.6 bar, 0.5 bar. We can start off at 128 horsepower. And by the time you are running boost at the above mentioned bar, I believe it's 257 horsepower. So yeah, I mean, I think it's quite a nifty little turbo. You know, it's definitely entry level. It's very efficient. It's oil and water cooled. And it can pretty much serve your purpose. I mean, you know, if you're going to go high altitude, like say Austrian Alps or, you know, Aspen, Colorado, it wouldn't work well on high boost because you're going to be hitting your choke point. But probably lowish boost, it could work. At sea level, it's definitely going to be a winner. You know, you've got a very efficient little turbo. If you keep it between 128 horsepower to 256, you're going to be winning. What I wanted to say as well, guys, is thank you very much for watching my videos. I hope that this has been informative. If you can, please like and subscribe. It'll help us out, and I hope I can bring you more great content. Thanks again for watching. Cheers, guys. Bye.